James, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you are here. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit excited about this one. We are on a small series talking about 1 Corinthians and what happened at Gateway Church. We're trying to learn from their example and stuff that happened in Corinth. We're not here to talk negatively about Gateway Church. I want you to pray for them. We need to learn from the things that happened, both good and bad. In a couple of days, I'm going to do a lesson on something that they did right. So you're not going to want to miss that one. But this lesson here doesn't apply just to Gateway Church. This lesson applies to any situation where it seems that the minister is held in not just high regard, but too high of a regard, where it borderlines worship. So look in 1 Corinthians 3. I'm going to slide over a little bit. We're going to put the verses up here. We're going to read verses 16 through 23. So I know everybody knows John 3:16, but let's see what 1 Corinthians 3:16 has to say. It says this: "Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? If anyone destroys God's temple," let me try that again. "If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy that person, for God's temple is holy, and you are that temple. Do not deceive yourselves. If you think that you are wise in this age, you should become fools, so that you may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, for it is written, He catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are futile. Let no one boast about human leaders, for all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death or the present or the future. All belong to you, and you belong to Christ, and Christ belongs to God." Now, that leads to a very interesting question from verse 21. Why do we boast about people? The reason we do it is because we can see them. Now, I have some Bible teachers that I really do look up to. I went and saw N.T. Wright a few months ago in Houston. Great Bible teacher. I'm going to think of it. Dr. Kenneth Collins. He's a leading expert in Wesleyan theology. Great teacher. But they're human. Okay? You can have a level of respect for somebody because they have certain gifts, talents, and abilities. But you have to be careful that it doesn't go too far. And I think a lot of times what happens is we have this exalted view of someone, and then we find out they're human. Now, I'm not in any way trying to excuse or condone Robert Morris's behavior. What happened all those years ago was not good. It's not good at all. And we pray for Cindy Clemishire. And by the way, she's actually acting as an advocate now to try to get the statute of limitations on those kinds of crimes lengthened so that people who do things like that can be prosecuted. So the fact that she's out there sharing her story, the fact that she's out there doing good, that truly is a Romans 8 situation where God has taken something that was bad and has turned it into something that's good. So my hat's off to Cindy Clemishire. That's really cool. But we have to, as human beings, we have to be careful, especially if we're dealing with somebody who's an excellent speaker, who's very dynamic in their personality and the way they present things, that we don't go too far. Ultimately, as a minister of the gospel, I am just a servant. I put my pants on one leg at a time. Yes, I have a master's degree, but that doesn't make me better than anybody. It simply allows me to do my job. And God used that time in seminary to equip me so that I can teach the Bible. So, anyway, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I think this is so important that we look to the scriptures and learn from the mistakes that were made there at Gateway so that we don't make them again. And I would dare say this, if there's anybody who watches this, yeah, I've got a few hundred subscribers and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. But for some crazy reason, if some TV preacher watches this, I would simply tell them, number one, thank God that your ministry has grown. Be humble about it and make sure you got somebody that you can talk to that can hold you accountable. Because when we act like we're on an island and we're untouchable and nobody can tell us what to do, that's when we get in trouble. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.